darkness was mine. Didn't know it was there the whole time. Secret I told you long ago. Back from the dead, out of control. With your eyes open, see with your eyes closed. Drive into the sunset, leave it all on the road. Leave it all on the road. Leave it all on the road. Leave it all on the
Remember them all, still hear their call. Remember them all, still hear their call. Remember them all, still hear their call. Remember them all.
Catch me as I fall. I'm a bastard, heartless smile. Hear my laughter, love's on trial. I am broken, you are fire. Lies unspoken, heart's desire. Darkness was mine. Didn't know it was there the whole time. Secret I told you long ago. Back from the dead, out of control.
Are you ready? Just call out my secret song.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Macromaster coming at you. Today is Wednesday, May 28th, 2025. Yes, got it right. Today I'm going to be playing some World of Warcraft, The War Within, continuing to adventure with my warband, and maybe do a little gold farming as well. Without further ado, let's get into the game. Big shout out to Nice Boy 1 for the follow. I super appreciate it. Alright.
I need a target.
Just finishing up the Temple of Atahakar right here. Great place, by the way, if you're looking to level up your skinning profession. As you can see, I'm hitting, I've now just hit classic skinning level 264, which is a nice little addition to gold farming in the area. It's also super great for just mining for leather working materials. Let's take a quick look here, look-see, and nope. I don't have my leatherworking skill up high enough to be able to use any of the material I just collected, but I will soon, so. Before I go anywhere, let's... Once I get outside, I'll arrange my inventory for hitting the auction house. There we go. And that's a low-level quest, so I'm not going to bother doing that. Alright. Soulbound, soulbound. It's a one-handed sword and it's soulbound. I'm sticking with the two-handed weapon. Fortunately, I already have the green dragon scale leggings and green dragon scale breastplate recipes, so I don't need to keep these. Let's just double check this. Oh, that is a BOE, not a BOP, so yay, something that I can put up on the auction house. Alright, let's Hearthstone back to Stormwind real quick to drop off this the leatherworking materials in the bank and this other stuff in the auction house. Maybe do the fishing and cooking dailies for Stormwind real quick while we're here. There we go.
Bless you.
No, I do not have that mount, by the way, guys. I just never bothered to pay the like $30 for real world dollars for it, which honestly I think is kind of a rip off. Let's see here. Alright, so it's 9, 18, 27, 36, 37, 38. 38 divided by 2 would be 19. That's what I've been doing lately. Adding these numbers up and then dividing that by 2. So this one would be 12, 16, so that would be 8. If it's already at single digits for gold, I leave it as is. Oh, the, alright. Grab the gold out of the mailbox. Alright. Ah, yes, the dailies. Wonder what fishing and cooking dailies I'm gonna
Need
get
help?
today. Ooh, hitting a
Farewell.
walleye. That's pretty easy.
See you around.
That is a little time consuming because you do actually have to fish.
See you around. Have a good
Orphans
one.
like cookies too. I've actually noticed that some of the vendors near where you find the powdered sugar bags will actually sell the confectioner's sugar now.
You need
Like this
something?
guy. Yeah,
See
no,
you later.
he doesn't. But if it's in a tavern or an inn, like over here, this one should have, the vendor should have it. Let's zoom out on the mini map here. So let's pick up this, and then we'll
Need
talk to him. Confectioner sugar.
Quest
Wow, he had 2.
See you later.
Nice. Really speeds up the process. I know sometimes back in the day it could be really difficult to complete that daily quest because you'd have multiple people trying to get the same thing and like camping the area where the confectioner sugar bags spawn, and oh, such a pain in the behind. Alright. I like sitting in this boat when I'm fishing. Alright, let's catch the shiny bubbles. And maybe I'll do the urgent matter. Sorry. My sleep last night was slightly disrupted. I went to bed early, expecting to be up early, and ended up waking up 4 hours later, which unfortunately was way too early. Thankfully, my wife had gotten home and was in the parking lot, so I was able to go out and plug the car in for her. Which we have to charge our car from the wall outlet in our apartment, which means having to have one of 2 spaces, which getting the right parking space is pain in the butt, given that people park there that don't absolutely have to park there. In fact, on more than one occasion, we've caught people parking there who don't even live in the building. They're just visiting someone, which is technically against the rules. Visitors are supposed to park in the nearby mass transit parking lot, not in the parking lot for the complex. Yet people do anyway, because most of the people who live in this complex, I'm not disparaging anyone who speaks a language other than English, but most of the people who live in this complex, English is not their first language, and so they may not understand that their visitors are not supposed to be parking in the complex parking lot. Oops. Nope, I don't want to change flight style. In fact, I am planning on going to the office this morning as soon as it opens and asking that they put out a reminder that
Safe travels. Have a good one.
visitors are not to park in the complex parking lot. They are to park in the parking lot across the street.
For the Alliance.
And also put out a reminder that the quiet hours in the complex are from 10 p.m. to 8 a.m. And so people need to respect that and not be blasting music till 3 in the morning. I'm hoping that I've gotten all of the requisite things that I need, the requisite feats that I need for specific,
Well met.
for essentially the epic level. Alright, let's go to Chillin Camp. Oh wait, no, we were gonna do the urgent matter. Yeah. I don't. Here we go.
What needs done? The job's not done yet. Look to the shadows. This was a very bold move by the Defias Brotherhood, especially since they've been relatively quiet since the last attack of the Legion.
I'm just gonna fly straight there. Oh, it's raining. Meh. I hate when there's heavy rain in game. It makes it hard to see where you're going.
Over here, champion. Let me know when you're ready to speak to our informant. I apologize if this is a bit of a surprise to you. To most, she was last known to have fallen in the dead mines.
But I'm not quite so easy to kill. Wonderful to see you again, so-called hero.
Vanessa.
I'm just having some fun, of course.
During the Legion's last invasion, Vanessa was a member of a secretive order that aided in the defense of our world. Since then, the Defias have been quiet.
Right away.
So then, Vanessa, why did your Defias steal the Drakefire amulet from Stormwind Keep?
The what? If you're going to pin something on me, you have to do better than stringing some random words together.
Sleep with one eye open. A few years after the Third War, Marshal Reginald Windsor
I'm gonna
suspected there was evil
play
in
through,
Stormwind.
let these play through, just
Where
because
others saw
it gives me a
chaos,
chance to sit back and relax
he
a
saw
little bit.
treachery in the corrupt dealings of the nobles and the rise of the Defias Brotherhood. Through perseverance, he discovered a grand conspiracy leading to the hallowed halls of Stormwind Keep itself. That day, he confronted the most powerful noble in Stormwind, Lady Katrana Prestor. With her lies exposed, she burst forth, revealing her true form, Onyxia, daughter of Deathwing. Windsor laid down his life to free Stormwind, shattering Onyxia's hold on the city. After she fled, we discovered the cursed amulet she had used to control and persuade so many. Concerns arose that Onyxia's power may still linger within, and so it was locked away and forgotten. Until now.
Quest complete.
Words are petty. I will have my revenge someday. Nothing will stand in my way.
Vanessa, we must consider the possibility that there is something going on in your Defias that you don't know about.
It's true, I haven't been home in a while. It's possible they are restless.
Onyxia's power to manipulate still lies in that amulet. Who knows the damage it could cause? A riot? A civil war?
Alright. We'll just fly to Morgan's Vigil in Burning Steps.
What can I do for you? Have a good one.
There we go. That should quiet it down a little bit. I do need a new mic stand because the one I have is one of those old scissor arms with the, please excuse this noise, with the springs that are super noisy. I really want to get one of those low profile ones that are nice and quiet, don't make a lot of noise when you hit them. All right. can't do that while I'm in flight. It's so inconsistent what you can and can't do when you're mounted or flying. Sometimes you can't do anything, sometimes you can do a whole lot. Looks like we have an ad break incoming, so I'm going to take a quick 5-minute break, run some ads. When I come back, we'll have a quick word from sponsor, and then we'll get back into the game. So back in 5 minutes. Don't go nowhere. There's another.
Work complete.
Yes. Okay. Let's.
Assume a more recognizable form. Yes. The Earth Warder, too, had a visage. So these humans know you? Indeed. I have no doubt they will welcome me with open arms.
Gotta get comfy because my arm is.
Speak your mind.
There we go.
A ramp descends into the warehouse's lowest depths. Surprisingly, the ramp is spotless and dust-free. This makes you feel uneasy. This must be the kobolds' Ersatz shrine to Kyber.
If not, maybe they'll bring it back next year. But for right now, it's probably sold out, but it's good. If you haven't tried W yet, you can go to w.gg, use promo code MACRO1 at checkout. Save 10% on your order and help support the channel. Get yourself some decent energy drink. And I'm dead again. You know what? Let's... Alright. Let's do that. I want to go to Grizzly Hills. So, Amber Pine Lodge. And my favorite thing in the world to do. Motherfucker! Yeah, let's go in here. We can sell the junk that I can't use.
Launch facility, dead ahead. Directed.
Don't step in front of me, you dummy. Show up and have Will Wheaton not discuss that scene, which is a huge scene and says so much for the future of the franchise. You know, where it goes from here. It's just astounding. No, I don't want crew skills. Okay, N.
Looks like a simple...
Don't make me go against my teachings.
Alrighty, folks, we are back. Quick word from sponsor before we continue. Today's sponsor is, of course, Dubby Energy. Dubby Energy is a great powdered energy drink. Super delicious. Lots of vitamins, minerals, nootropics organically derived from coffee berries. No sugar, no artificial fillers. Just good, clean energy. Great to help get you going and keep you going throughout the day. I cannot stream without this stuff. Lots of really cool flavors. This one is Japanese soda. It's basically ramen. If you want to try some for yourself, you can head over to dubby.gg, use promo code MACRO1, that's MACRO1 at checkout, save 10% on your order, and help support the channel. And if you go to my YouTube channel, you'll be able to find the link and promo code for this and my other sponsor, Havoc Energy, in the video description of any of the full streams. Not the go live videos, just the full streams is where I put the video description for that, as well as my LinkTree. Back to the game. I have a big announcement that I will make at the end of the stream, so stick around for that.
You got my attention. Off with you.
Great.
It's too far away. I don't have a target. I'm out of range.
I need new healing and mana potions. potions and mana potions are woefully out of date.
I'm out of
I also
range.
need new food.
Quest complete.
Pretty much, what I've been doing is
Hey, good. Watch, get her back.
just the speed leveling using the battle pet dailies.
Hi.
And so I really haven't been doing a lot of hardcore questing lately. Just the battle pet dailies and the dungeon runs for the gold farming. And it's funny, before I started streaming myself doing the battle pet dailies to speed level, I didn't see anyone hitting up the battle pet dailies. Now it seems like every time I do a battle pet daily run, all I see is people just lined up to do the battle pet dailies. And I mean, I can't say for certain, but I'd like to think that I may have had something to do with spreading the word that if you want to power level your character, do the battle pet dailies and you'll be able to just speed run through the quests. I mean, let's see here. I've only played this character for 1.3 days of game time, and I've already reached level 59, and I'm probably going to end up hitting level 60 within the next half hour. Within the next 15 to 30 minutes, give or take. I think after this leg of the quest chain, I'm going to hit up the auction house for more updated potions and food and bandages. Because at 60 health, Mage Weave bandages that heal me for 600 are not enough.
Look to the shadows. The job's not done yet. Sleep with one eye open. The job's not done yet.
Oh, goodness. Could it be that there's a corrupt noble causing trouble in Stormwind? What a surprise.
The House of Nobles has seen great strides in rooting out corruption since Anduin's reign. I've overseen much of it myself, Vanessa.
Well, clearly it wasn't enough.
How are you? See you around.
Right now, my aura is on Crusader aura, which increases my mounted speed by 20%. Though I am seriously considering either switching to devotion or... You know what? I'm seriously considering switching to devotion because the Crusader aura only increases my mounting speed, whereas Crusader or devotion aura reduces damage taken by 3%. I don't have to worry about silence and interrupt effects, really. So yeah, let's switch to devotion aura. In fact, when I'm not in combat, I'll switch back to Crusader Aura, but I'll keep it on Devotion Aura while I'm on this quest chain because I want to be able to survive this. Also, when I land, I'm definitely going to want to repair my gear by jumping on the Traveler's Tundra Mammoth. Jump on the Tundra Mammoth real quick. Hey. There we go. Alright, let's close that, do that. Open that. Hold on to that. I'll hold on to that swiftness potion because that might actually be useful later. Okay, we actually have to go in.
What was my father thinking? This place is a disaster.
That's none of your business.
Attendant, stop! What are you doing?
We answer to your father, not you.
Curses! I knew something wasn't right. Let's get out of here, stranger. Thanks for doing all the work, champion. I figured you wouldn't want me in your way. Now, who is this?
I am Cecilia Primrose Clessington II, at your service. Now, what has happened with the Drakefire amulet?
Let's move that there, then move that there, move that there.
I am ready. Be safe.
I should have known.
Complete.
My father just sent me here to get me out of his way.
What can I do for you? Right away.
Did you just call me a hostage? Wait, aren't you...
Vanessa Van Cleef, leader of the Defias Brotherhood, at your service.
Oh dear.
Alright, I'm going to fly to Moonbrook.
Safe travel.
I'm going to take a quick 5-minute break to run some more ads. When I come back, we're going to keep going. So, back in 5 minutes. Don't go nowhere.
Launch facility. Dead ahead. Directly.
Don't step in front of me, you dummy. Access. The lighthouse slash observation tower is by ouch, is by going up to the up through the pillar section. Show up and have Will Wheaton not discuss that scene, which is a huge scene and says so much for the future of the franchise. You know, where it goes from here. It's just astounding. If not, maybe they'll bring it back next year. But for right now, it's probably sold out, but it's good. If you haven't tried W yet, you can go to w.gg, use promo code MACRO1 at checkout. Save 10% on your order and help support the channel. Get yourself some decent energy drink. And I'm dead again. You know what? Let's...
Follow route is confirmed.
Where I'm heading. There's usually an Imperial medical droid nearby the taxi flight point in some of these forward operating bases. There's another...
Work complete.
Yes! Okay. Let's... Yeah, let's go in here. We can sell the junk that I can't use. Let's see. No, can't go that way. Just making sure I check every single room, because you never know. Alrighty, folks, we're back. Oh, let's get my gear repaired real quick before I go any further.
Do you see them? There's more of these agents from Clessington skulking about.
I had no idea he brought on so many. I want to help.
This isn't right. Where is everyone? Where is my brotherhood? Ah, the smell of straw and cow dung. This place brings back a lot of memories. It's probably been a while for you too. But then again, have you ever seen this place through the eyes of a Defiance?
Just looking for more of these guys.
I need to target something first.
When my father led the Brotherhood, he followed a path of banditry and vengeance. I lead them in order to overthrow a corrupt government that abandoned us. At least I thought I did.
I don't have a target.
But I followed the same path. I let the people of Westfall down. During the Legion invasion, we fought for something greater. The old king died, and it became hard to carry. Anduin offered pardons and reparations for former stonemasons and their families. I lost almost all of my best people that day.
Oh, great.
The ones that remained in the Defiance were the rowdy ones, the angry ones. The ones that enjoyed robbing anything in sight. I'm also angry. I'll never forget my father's death. But in my own attempt at revolution...
No reparation is enough. The stonemasons deserve every coin in every coffer of Stormwind City. Clessington will lead us there.
Duncan! You weren't even a stonemason. You joined to be a thief.
So, you finally show yourself, Van Cleef. And with a Stormwind dog in tow. See, Defias? See how she will make us all lapdogs of Stormwind.
We muster in Northshire. Join us, and we march on Stormwind. For the Defias!
The amulet!
Quest complete.
I will have my revenge someday. Nothing will stand in my way.
Let's see.
Less talk, more action. You're slow and I want to get out of here. Take this elixir. Let's go.
As much as I would love to get out of here quickly, I do have to complete the killing. The Clessington attendance quest. Just got 4 more attendants to kill. 3 more.
I need a target.
'Alright, let's zoom back out real quick. Just gotta get 2 more.
Quest complete.
And I don't have to get this one now.
The Brotherhood has turned against me. Clessington and Duncan Ratsman lead them to attack Northshire, and then Stormwind itself.
Northshire? They'll wipe out the new recruits posted there.
Look to the shadows. Sleep with one eye open.
I may not be of much help, but I still wish to accompany you to Northshire and stop my father.
Wait! Vanessa, we're with you. We didn't join the Defias to steal from innocents.
If the Brotherhood wants to follow Duncan down the path of banditry for banditry's sake, we don't want any part of it.
We've always walked a fine line. Thank you all. Go home to your families. This isn't your fight anymore. We will never let Stormwind abandon and abuse Westfall again. But this is not the way to do it.
Thank you, Hope.
It's been a long time since I've gone by that name.
All right. I'm going to Hearthstone out of here. Let's see here. Definitely want to keep that. Don't need the swiftness potion, really. Alright, so that's 1 plus 5 is 6. Divided by 2 is 3. Alright, let's first go to bandages. Usable only. Stack of 200, so let's just do 20. I don't use bandages that often, so I really only need a stack of 20. Food and drink. Let's grab... Man. Let's do 20 of that. Let's do 20 of that. And let's do 20 of that. Let's go ahead and move these over. Move these over. Okay, change out the bandages, food, add the change out the healing potion, change out the mana potion, though mana potions really do seem to be a little redundant nowadays. Alright, we'll drop off the
Good day to you.
thick leather in the reagent bank.
See you later.
And you know what? I'm also going to look for weapons. Usable only. Get rid of poor and common quality. Alright, I lose 18 critical strike and 20 haste, but gain 3.5 damage per second, 5 strength, and 7 stamina. Let's check out something else. I still lose the 18 critical strike, but I do gain 7 haste and 19 mastery. It's only a 21% upgrade though. Ugh, this is what I hate about this game sometimes. The good stuff is always on the auction house is always way too expensive. That's why I do gold farming. Alright. Armor, plate armor, head. Okay. Shoulders. Chest. It's not much of an upgrade, but it's something. Waist. Legs. If I want to survive what's coming, I definitely need to upgrade a lot of this stuff. Wrist. Alright, I lose lose some critical strike, but I've gained it in other places, so we're good. Hands. Neck. Alright, I lose versatility and speed, but I gain stamina, critical strike, mastery, and a prismatic socket. Not that I ever actually use those anymore. I mean, honestly, who does? Alright, cloak. I do not have enough gold for any of that. And well, let's just see. No. Trinkets. Yeah, let's replace the Ankh of Life with Rain Song. Any other trinkets in my price range? No. All right. Let's open this up. And we're replacing the Ankh of Life specifically.
I buy and trade.
Alright. Let's sell off all this.
Farewell.
Let's head over to the transmogrifier.
Shall we get down to business?
You know what? Let's go with... Let's go with Power Torrent. Okay. Actually, I don't have to do that. I could just fly straight there from here.
She's on our side for now. Look to the shadows.
Need help? For the Alliance.
We saw Clessington use the amulet in Moonbrook. Its pull was hunger for chaos and power.
My father will use it to spark an insurrection and bring down his political rivals. I've spoken of this plan for years, but I never thought he would actually go through with it.
Even if we know he was behind it all, could he use the amulet to make us forget? To make us think he was in the right? He must be stopped.
It's too far away. I'm out of range. I need to get closer.
All right.
It's too far away. I need a target.
We're just taking these guys out one by one. Try and leave these.
I'm out of range. It's too far away.
Okay. Hopefully, if I leave the confused commoners alone, they will not attack me.
I need to get closer.
see, one last. Enforcer's Ring.
Quest complete.
All right. Come back in here. Let's make sure that my gear is 100%. I think this is a good spot to take a quick 5-minute break. So, I'll be back in 5 minutes. Don't go nowhere. Not, maybe they'll bring it back next year. But for right now, it's probably sold out, but it's good. If you haven't tried W yet, you can go to w.gg, use promo code MACRO1 at checkout. Save 10% on your order and help support the channel. Get yourself some decent energy drink.
A ramp descends into the warehouse's lowest depths. Surprisingly, the ramp is spotless and dust-free. This makes you feel uneasy. This must be the kobolds' Ersatz shrine to Kyber.
Show up and have Will Wheaton not discuss that scene, which is a huge scene and says so much for the future of the franchise. You know, where it goes from here. It's just astounding. No big deal. No big deal at all because I can just leave this area.
Launch facility, dead ahead. Directed.
Don't step in front of me, you dummy. Let's see. Can't go that way. I need to shave. Ooh, Ally of Justice decks. I actually kind of am familiar with this deck. Okay. Alright.
Motherfucker!
Nice. Okay. So I'm just looking around, searching for hidden doors. And I'm dead again. You know what? Let's... Yeah, let's go in here. We can... Alrighty, we're back. Let's see if we can get this show on the road.
Be careful.
We fight in the shadows. Sleep with one eye open. The job's not done yet.
What can I do? We're storming. With your help, friend, I think we can take down that barrier.
Slow down, rich girl. You'll get yourself killed.
I need to get closer. I need a tongue.
Okay. That's...
Father, enough! Is your lust for power really worth all this pain?
Cecilia, you've never understood. Onyxia promised our family power. We deserve to rule. I've waited long enough. The kingdom will be mine. Feel the power of Onyxia. You cannot resist me. You cannot fight back. Come, Defiant!
man. We're not giving up.
No, I will rule. I will be king. Come, fools! Fight! Fight!
I can't attack them.
No more, Father.
Alright.
Please. Please, just stop.
Never! Never! No! I cannot fall! Nixia promised more! More!
Quest complete.
Father, what can I do? Watch us.
All yours.
Words are petty. I will have my revenge someday.
Wait. Something isn't right. Vanessa.
Noticed my little sleight of hand, did you? No way I'm leaving something like this for Stormwind. The Drakefire amulet is mine now.
I don't think so, Van Cleef. Hand it over.
What's happening?
The control I could give you. You cannot resist. Kill them all. Take it for yourself.
What can I do for you? Some long-dead dragon thinks she can manipulate me? I don't think so. I've had enough of this worthless trinket.
No! Power! Consumer! Take it all!
Your power is gone, and your legacy is broken, Snake.
Is this what it's always going to be for our people? To be manipulated by great unknown powers, time and time again? Your father died right in front of you. Because of us.
Yes. But he chose to walk a path of evil. His death was his own doing. And I have
I'll
no
do that later.
desire to carry on his legacy.
The father's legacy. Maybe I too should find my own path. Not my father's.
Yay! That was actually quite easy with the ability to heal between waves of enemies.
It's Shaw. Matthias Shaw.
People of Stormwind, bear witness today to the deeds of this champion, who has stood valiantly against the many foes that would threaten our fair city. For their courage, we honor our champion as Lion Guard, defender of Stormwind and all her people. Rise, and light bless you, Lion of Stormwind!
Cool. Now I can change my title. Alright. Not a bad haul of gold either. Not great, but not bad. Alright. Let's toss this in the auction house, this in the auction house. Check my auctions. Not bad. Not too shabby. Alright, let's do some quick dungeon runs before we go. I know there's usually one that goes back and forth between these two rooms, but unless I managed to nab them already. this has got to be my... Next week, I am totally going to do a stockades run and time it, because I've got to say this is probably my fastest character yet. If I can get the right sequence of abilities down. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Alright, I'm going to take one more 5-minute break to run some more ads, and when I come back, we'll finish up with the auction house and call it a day. So, back in 5 minutes. Don't go nowhere. Motherfucker! Show up and have Will Wheaton not discuss that scene, which is a huge scene and says so much for the future of the franchise. You know, where it goes from here. It's just astounding. Nice. Okay. So I'm just looking around, searching for hidden doors.
A ramp descends into the warehouse's lowest depths. Surprisingly, the ramp is spotless and dust-free. This makes you feel uneasy. This must be the kobolds' Ersatz shrine to Kyber.
If not, maybe they'll bring it back next year. But for right now, it's probably sold out, but it's good. If you haven't tried W yet, you can go to w.gg, use promo code MACRO1 at checkout. Save 10% on your order and help support the channel. Get yourself some decent energy drink. Lookout Tower / lighthouse. Just a temporary marker. Alright. Take a quick nap. I don't want crew skills. Okay. N.
Looks like a simple...
Don't make me go against my teachings.
Don't care.
Easy.
Access. The lighthouse slash observation tower is by ouch, is by going up to the up through the pillar section. Just making sure I check every single room, because you never know. Alright. Let's do that. I want to go to Grizzly Hills. So Amber Pine Lodge. And my favorite thing in the world to do.
Travel route is confirmed.
Where I'm heading. There's usually an Imperial medical droid nearby the taxi flight point in some of these forward operating bases. Alright, we're back for the last time. Let's finish this up real quick. Get all this stuff up into the main bag that I use for the auction house. Alright, so 4 plus 3 is 7, plus 1 is 8, divided by 2 is 4. Alright. 9 plus 9 is 18, plus 9 is 27, divided by 2 is 13.5. So 1350. Alright. 2 plus 1 is 3, divided by 2 is 1.5, so we'll just round it down to 1. I only add the 0.5 if there's nothing in the silver. Alright, let's check the mailbox real quick. Alright, nothing in the mailbox. Put the
Greetings.
lockbox in the Warband Bank.
Light bless you.
You know what? Let's log out real quick, but not quit the game. Let's hop over onto Cashel, my rogue for this particular camp.
What can I do for you?
Alright. Let's go to...
Be careful.
there. Let's unlock all these iron lock or all these lock boxes. I try and put a rogue in every camp specifically for this reason.
King's honor, friend.
Then we put all this stuff back in the war bank. The warband bank. I'll just shorten it to war bank just because. And log out of there. Log back into currency.
Light be with you.
Actually, we could use that 10-slot bag. And we could use that. Now we have just a little bit more storage space. I really don't like having the bags split like this. Bagnon is a much better way of taking care of the inventory, but Bagnon hasn't been updated in a while, and so Better Bags is what I've been using. I think that should just about do it. Let me just check the mailbox one more time. Okay. Alrighty, folks, that's going to do it for me today. I want to thank y'all for joining me. You've been awesome. Again, big shout out to Nice Boy 1 for swinging by and saying hello, or swinging by and dropping a follow at least. I will be back on tomorrow at I'll be back on tomorrow at 6 a.m. Pacific time playing some World of Warcraft Cataclysm Classic, continuing to level my Death Knight and do a little gold farming. The quick announcement that I wanted to make for those of you who've stuck around, I appreciate it. I am starting a newsletter, which I'm hoping to get up and running soon. I've got the May edition of the newsletter set up. If you want to receive that newsletter in your mailbox, it's basically just news stories around the 6 games that I stream. So, Retail WoW, Classic WoW, Minecraft, Star Wars: The Old Republic, Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, and Dungeons & Dragons Online. There is in my LinkTree, which the link to that will be in the video description of any of the full streams full stream videos up on YouTube. And, well, the latest ones at least. I know in the past I have been very bad about the video descriptions on my YouTube videos, but the latest live stream re-uploads to YouTube have had better video descriptions, but with all the links and stuff. But if you follow the Linktree link, I do believe I have a mailing list link set up on the Linktree. I'll double check that when I'm uploading this video. If you follow that, if you click on that link and fill out the form and join the mailing list, you'll get my newsletter sent right to your mailbox every month. So once monthly, just at the end of the month, recap of all of the latest news for each of the 6 games that I play. So I hope you guys enjoy that. I hope you guys have enjoyed yourselves today. I'll see you all tomorrow at 6 a.m. Pacific time. Till then, peace out. Stay frosty. Have a great day, and stick around for the raid.
This is how the story ends. I've read between the lines. Your pages are a mystery. Your words are undefined. You buried all your secrets there for one of us to find. You wrote them on the pages bare, between the covers by